What did Pitbull and Christina Aguilera say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Ask for Tanyao and get a red 5. Ha! Ask for red 5s, you get it twice. Ha! I'm risk adverse, but that Riichi's nice. Ha! It's Mahjong, sure, but let's give it spice. One day when I call a sumo, I can stop being a bozo. No more dealings to opponents, imagining a first place moment. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Folks, it's Riichi FM, Pitbull, Christina Aguilera. Feel this moment. I'm not gonna, he laughs at the start of every, at the end of every line in that song. Personally, I don't see the humor. But you know what? I'm not Mr. Worldwide. I probably don't have a great vantage of what he sees. Welcome back. Yusong, you are not allowed to get stun locked by Mr. Worldwide 30 seconds into the video. Folks, it's a glorious day to be playing Mahjong. Let me tell you something, okay? Last night on stream, calm waters. Look at this. Look at this. Nothing. No ripples in the infinity pool whatsoever. We are just huge chilling right now. And despite the fact that the win percentage has not gone up, we are still at 21%. You have to keep in mind, it's based on the most 100 recent matches. These are just my last 50. So you have to, at any point, there could be a 4th place finish in my most 100 recent matches that we are erasing with each 2nd place Steve and 3rd place Theodore that we accrue. And now, folks, we load ourselves into the Jade Room. And as we load in, let me just say this. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous today. And it brings us to our featured comment. Agent Layla, you are probably the funniest YouTuber I've discovered recently. Can't wait until you hit the 10K. Thank you so much for your kind comment. I also need you to see, do you see below? YouTube recommends me like AI responses that I know I'm not showing the hand right now. But YouTube recommends me like AI things that I could say instead. And thanks for the love. Hopefully I can keep the jokes fresh. Bracket. What's that called? Carrot? Dude, they got me. This passes the Turing test. I'm like, oh my God. The AI is so advanced that it knows that I like doing the carrot face because I want everyone to think that I'm being nice and I'm so scared of conflict. This passes the Yusong Turing test. This absolutely passes the Yusong Turing test. How do they know that? Anyway, Layla, thank you so much for the kind words, for the support. I sincerely appreciate it. We load into the Jade Room today. It's East 1, as I like to call it, East Fun. I'm just going to be real with you. The Dora tile, the one of freaking characters, don't get me wrong. It looked twice. Ask for Dora and get it twice. Ha! You have to understand my brain not doing so well after having listened to the real Pitbull Christina Aguilera Feel This Moment song, okay? That's probably going to be in my system. The toxins are going to be in my system for quite some time. And I don't know when I'm going to get them cleansed. And you know what? That is absolutely okay. So, it's a weirdo situation here. I'm not going to lie to you. I am pretty sure that the 3 of Bamboo is going to be my pair. Could have kept the 2-3-3 shape, right? 2-3-3 shape, kind of sick nasty with it. But I'm also thinking to myself, like, if we draw into a 3 of circles here, I cut what? I cut 6 and then I cut 7, or I cut 7 and I cut 8. Either of those are fine, right? We have a decent hand here. Maybe Riichi Pinfu if we're very, very lucky. Maybe pure double sequence in the circle suit if we're also very lucky. And so we just got to see how the cards shake out. Now, how am I doing outside of the game? Thank you so much for asking. Did I already tell you this? I might have already told you this. Please forgive me, but there's a lot of cats, not to dox myself, but there's a lot of cats in the neighborhood. You're probably thinking Mr. Mistopheles. You're probably thinking Skimbleshanks. No, it's not like that. For some reason in this neighborhood, there's a lot of outside cats that just roam around and then they all go somewhere at night. We don't know who actually owns these cats. They just romp around like the whole world is their garden. There was a squirrel that we saw in front of a tree, and one of these outside cats was like literally like hunting. Like I saw the jaguar roots of this cat's ancestry.com, DNA, her search history, okay? Or their timeline or whatever. This cat was prowling like a tiger in the savannah. And the squirrel, oh my God, how did you evolve so long without having any spatial awareness? What are you, me? You're being very socially awkward, squirrel. You don't even know the room that you're in right now. Squirrel, no idea that the cat's coming. There's a tree that's blocking like their view of each other, but the cat sees the squirrel, and the squirrel has no freaking idea. And then my significant other and I, we're watching with horror because we're like, oh my god, that cat who we think belongs to someone is gonna eat a squirrel. I don't want to see that. Quite frankly, I didn't even want to see the musical Cats, but it was in theaters, and I kind of hate watched it with a bunch of coworkers. And you're saying, oh, you sung. Didn't realize you were such a big hater. I'm not a hater of musical theater. And also, I'm not a hater of Cats. New heads will not know this, but old heads will. They changed the Photos app. God damn it. I'm such a boomer now. But in high school, I was in a production of the musical Cats. I'm gonna show you a picture, and it's gonna take some time, but you are going to realize that in the end, it was all freaking worth it. Now, there are only 9 tiles left. Please, I beg of you, Photos app. How do I find my freaking favorites? Oh, you sussy baka. Left Lord with the Riichi. I'm out of here. I'm out of 9,000. I'm on my phone right now. I'm literally a stubborn teenager who does not want to, I genuinely can't find it. I genuinely can't find it. I was in a production of the musical Cats. I'm gonna find it in the Discord. I'm gonna find it in the Discord right now because it is imperative that I show you. It is imperative that I show you because this is like essential lore for yours truly. Okay, Cats photo. Surely that will jump me to it. Left Lord with the 8 of bamboo. I'm not gonna get into Tenpai anyway. You've given me a very easy thing to do. And here it is, folks. And here it freaking is. Save image as desktop. And then bring out the Windows File Explorer. I assure you this is gonna be worth it. Bam. Are you seeing this right now? They gave me a Chinese American kid. I hate to bust that out, but I have to. A blonde mullet. Why would they do that? I do not know, folks. I do not know. I genuinely don't know. Anyway, that was important. But the cat's prowling, and my significant other, she's like, oh my god, the cat's actually gonna eat the squirrel, and the squirrel could have a lot of diseases on it. And also, we like the fluffy cats. We don't want to think of them as hunters and killers. So she just like ran across the street, clapping very, very loudly to get the squirrel out of harm's way. And we did feel bad because afterwards, the cat was like, what the frick just happened here? What the frick? I was so close to greatness. Could she hear, right? Could she hear? But then that's my one pair gone. If it wasn't my one pair, I would maybe think it a bit different, but it is my one pair. I would happily cheat into like a 3 of circles or something, but I feel like 6 of circles is not quite the same. Now, I'm telling you right now, Left Lord, very obvious, you sussy baka, a half flush in the character suit. We got to be very careful about that. And we have a lot of character tiles that we need to get rid of, especially if we don't use the 5 of characters. This is okay. We did pay out some exhaustive draw penalties last time. Guess what? So did everybody else at this freaking table except for Left Lord. That's what we like to call rock solid defense. And you look at my face and you tell me that that wasn't worth it. What the hell? Why did I have a collar on? Excuse me? Okay, hang on. Left Lord does not have a half flush. Do I ever feel this moment? I could feel this moment. I could feel this moment for sure. That doesn't feel good. I mean, I'm keeping the 5 of characters around. If I'm just gonna be perfectly honest with you, I don't love the look of the 5 of characters in this hand. I don't love the fact that okay, I'm gonna cheat here. They got into 4, Dora! Oh, no. Okay, I have made a grave mistake. No. I'm telling you right now, this is all my fault. And the temptation, the temptation to bury this video and not release it on YouTube, you have no idea how strong that is. You might not even see this video. Let's see if the rest of the commentary is good. All right. No, you'll probably see this video. We got a busy recording schedule, okay? So we saved a squirrel's life that day, and I think that that is good, and I think that we were rewarded, and also we should not have cheated that 1, 2, 3. I mean, I should have been playing Giga safe, and I only played a little safe after that entire debacle. That's on me. That's absolutely on me. Good one, Yusong. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you for all the kind words and support. But watch this. Could we be having the epic comeback right now? Probably not. Hang on. We could accept, I guess we could accept a red 5 in the character suit here. Do I ever pawn here? Dude, I might just pawn here to try to get myself in the dealer's seat. I don't know if that's necessarily the greatest idea that I've ever had in my entire life. It is certainly an idea that I've had in my life. What would I ultimately like to do with this hand? Okay, you caught me. What would I ultimately like to do this hand is call Riichi. I think that I'm such in a losing position at this point. Yusong, whose fault was that? Okay, we can play this blame game as long as you want. I'm telling you right now, 100% on me. I did not see that they had conned themselves into 4-door until it was way too late. I wish I could go back in time and shake the bookcase like they did in Interstellar, go Murph, Murph, and then maybe that would have changed stuff. We don't have that luxury right now. We don't have that luxury. What luxury do we have right now? Sitting in East 3, hoping to make it to East 4, where we can finally accrue some of that dealer seat magic. 2, 4, 6 shape. I don't really. It's okay. Can maybe accept. I mean, we were talking about red 5 acceptancy earlier. Oh, okay. Right Lord with the Riichi. Someone might fold with the red dragons though, right? Red dragons look like a pretty safe tile. I'm in last place. I obviously don't want to lose like. I don't want to lose all my marbles. I do want to win some smaller marbles back in this situation. Okay, that's kind of fricked up. I'm not gonna lie to you. How many 6s are visible? 2 6s are visible. I hate my life right now. Okay, it's fine. Do we ever? Do we ever? Now that's interesting. 5 of characters coming out. Right Lord's not waiting with a 3, 4. They're just gonna win anyway. They're just gonna win anyway, and that's okay. 7 pairs, 7 pairs, red 5. Yep. It's fine. At least a crosslord. Ooh. A crosslord also descends into the shadow realm alongside me. Good. I was getting lonely down here. All right. Dealer seat magic time. Southwinds, you're a little bit early. You're a little bit early today. Could have used you the round after this, but I'll take them right now. What is the door? The door is the 3 of characters. We can kind of accept that. That is really, really nice. I'm not going to lie to you. What do we want to see in this hand? Okay. Amazing question. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's an amazing question. You're really giving me a Frost versus Nixon right now, and I'm telling you, if the president doesn't know what to do with this hand, then he's not silly. He's actually just struggling because this is a game of decision after decision, and sometimes that can get very fatiguing. Left Lord with the freaking chi. Okay, I mean, this is very, very awkward in our hand. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a very awkward scenario. I foresee this hand, like I'm a freaking soothsayer. I foresee this hand getting into Tenpai, maybe waiting for a 5 of bamboo or a Kiefer Sutherland as a double pair wait. Do I want that? Absolutely not, folks. Absolutely not. Much rather end on a double-sided wait like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this hand is officially good now. Riichi Pinfu status acquired. Accepting the door status acquired. Red 5. It's on site. I keep that on lock, which is a phrase that no one has used since the year 2013. I'm bringing on lock back, okay? How am I doing outside of the game, outside of the squirrel fiasco? Thank you so much for asking. I have fallen into a YouTube rabbit hole, and I need help escaping because it has invaded every single aspect of my life, and I don't know what to do. I started watching those tours of like, here is a $200 million penthouse in the tallest building in the world in New York City, yada, yada, yada. It's probably not the tallest building in the world, but it's like, here's a really tall building. Here's a ginormous price tag. Hang on. Do I even want to wait for the 8s? 2 of my apes are gone even. 2 of my apes are gone, and I can still accept the 5. I don't think I want that 7. It's a double-sided weight, which, don't get me wrong, is nice in today's economy, but I don't even like. Maybe I should be keeping the double-sided weight, but maybe 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku. It doesn't seem very possible right now. It doesn't seem very possible right now. 3 of circles. Would love one of those in my hand. Red 5. I would love red 5, dude. You have no freaking idea. But I feel like this is my pair. I gotta dance with the one that brought me. I gotta lean with it, rock with it. Again, a phrase that hasn't been uttered since the year 2013, but I'm bringing it back. I started watching these penthouse tours. I don't know, dude. I think they're really, really addictive because it's like, and this would be the private bath where you get to overlook the city, and it's really, really pog. They don't say really, really pog. The real estate people, oh, this is absolutely stunning. Whatever. I think if I was in that video, I'd be like, here's the bathroom. It's so pog, right? Look at these handles. Isn't it kind of pog? And it's amazing how the human mind just like it's so easy to fantasize. You know what I mean? What is this? Me thinking about your mom? Okay, sorry. Immature. That's why I don't do real estate, folks. That's why I don't do real estate. I think it's immature. It's so easy to fantasize. Like, oh yeah, that would be a nice bathroom. Oh, I don't really like this material that they used on the dude. Who cares? I'm not buying that noise. I can't buy that noise whatsoever. This is a fricked up scenario. It's just pure wish fulfillment. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. But it's addicting to watch. And then you want to know, I went one dream deeper. Okay, that is as good as that gets. Genuinely, for us not winning this hand, that is as good as it gets. A crosslord gets dragged deeper and deeper into the Shadow Realm. Zawa. Welcome. Join me. Take a seat. Take a seat right next to me. I warmed it up for you. It's called having a lot of emotional pain. Dora is the red dragon. Bazinga. That's pretty good. Rest of my hand, nothing doing, but maybe if we draw into another red dragon, this hand goes oingo boingo mode. So I started watching these like, penthouses, and here's this like a mega mansion. And can I be real with you? The mega mansions are like, a gazillion square feet. I think all a person needs is 6 feet. Oh, he's Chekhov posting. Chekhov. Russian author, I believe it's Chekhov. Oh, how embarrassing if this were Tolstoy. It might be Tolstoy. But one of the, and I apologize for not knowing, getting my Russian authors mixed up, but one of the Russian authors had like a story that was like, all a person needs is 6 feet. And they mean like a grave, like 6 feet of land. And there's some very dark humor in that, right? Like, oh, you only really need 6 feet. Okay, obviously I need more than 6 feet to live in. Okay, this is not a fable. This is not a lesson. This is not an allegory. This is not a commentary. I mean, technically it is a commentary, but not in that sense. Okay, crosshair with the pawn. You have a half flush. That's terrifying. I think that you have a half flush with 2 Dora at the minimum. I think that the ability of a crosslord to use the red dragon is very formidable right now, and I can no longer discard it because I need a crosslord. I have to be an obstruction. I have to filibuster a crosslord, basically. You cannot win this game because if you win this round with a really powerful half flush, I get sent. I'm the only person. In Hell's Kitchen right now, or in the Shadow Realm, not Hell's Kitchen. Although with Gordon Ramsay yelling at you, what's the difference? Am I right, folks? What's the difference? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, all that square footage. I'm like, dude, that would be a nightmare. Every single time I open up one of those videos, I'm like, this seems like a nightmare to clean. This seems like an effing nightmare to clean. And it's like, Yusong, if you lived there, you probably wouldn't be cleaning it. Like the people that live in those gazillion-dollar homes are hiring other people to also live there. And, I have to cut the 9. Please don't ron me. Please don't ron me. Okay, you did it. Thank you so much. Domain expansion, praying that a crosser does not have it. Also, everyone has a valid hand right now. This is very scary, right? This is genuinely scary. Why do I feel like one of you has I feel like everyone has a red dragon just waiting to end my entire career right now. Bamboo tiles, dangerous for left lord. Circle tiles, dangerous for a crosslord. Right lord, also doing some silly shenanigans. Okay, at least this is not a, at least the crosslord didn't win, right? At least the crosslord didn't win. Look, I know my lot in life. I screwed up something fierce, and all I can do right now is compete for 3rd. Maybe we get some dealer seat magic in South 4. Let's not hold our breath, okay? Let's not hold our breath. I know that the people live there, that the people that live there are hiring other people to clean that noise on like, not a daily basis, but like on a weekly basis or something. Like Like, don't worry your pretty little head, Yusong. You are not the person that has to clean that. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, but I'd be annoyed the whole time. I'm like, okay, well, this needs to be cleaned, and it's gonna be annoying as frick when someone has to clean it. I don't know. I don't know. I think that all I need square footage wise, okay, if I was like living alone in a studio, I've lived in a studio apartment that was like 300 square foot, genuinely 300 square foot, one room. It had a washer and a dryer in it. Let me tell you something, that noise was effing incredible. That noise was so good. That noise was so tight. I can't even tell you. That is so good. Like for the studio to also have a washer and dryer. Okay, that's a nice bulge situation. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a nice bulge situation. I'm one tile away from Tenpai right now. Do I ever pawn into Nolan Northwind? I mean, that's interesting. It's interesting. It is my seat wind. I probably do seat wind red 5, red 5. But I can also call Riichi red 5, red 5. Now, you're thinking to yourself, Yusong, it's Riichi Pinfu red 5, red 5. That's your voice breaking, not mine, because I'm not going through adolescence anymore. Your voice is breaking. You're thinking to yourself, it's Pinfu. Unfortunately, it's not Pinfu. For Pinfu, your pair cannot be a seat wind. It cannot be a prevalent wind. It must, and it cannot be a dragon. Anything else goes. Unfortunately, the Nolan Northwind is our seat wind right now. Unfortunately, we can't frick with that in terms of Pinfu. Now, would I pawn into it? I am like basically in Tenpai at this point. I kind of frick with that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of frick with pawning the Nolan Northwind. Now, they might not even exist, okay? What do I mean by that? Well, one of them is the Dora indicator. There's only 4 copies of any given tile, right? We see 3 of them. 2 of them are in my hand. One of them is the Dora indicator, and the last one could be in the dead wall, folks. It could absolutely be in the dead wall. So we hope and we pray that someone is unfortunate enough to draw into the Nolan Northwind. We pawn that noise, we get into Tenpai, and we ruin someone's life, okay? We seek to ruin someone's life. Now, I will also say this. If we draw, there's a lot to talk about with this hand. I'm sounding like an S. Hey, if you want to come over here, Mikey, there's a lot of things that we can talk about with this finish right here. This is marble imported from Italy, blah, 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 blah. If we draw into a 5 or an 8 of bamboo, we actually have a triple-sided weight. We can win off of a 4 of bamboo, a 7 of bamboo, a 4 of characters, a 7 of characters, or the Nolan Northwind. Now, obviously, we have a lot of the 7s. That noise is extremely unlikely to happen. That is interesting in terms of pure double sequence. Oh, man. At least if we have to cut the 6 of characters, it's safe for Left Lord, who represents the most scary position for us. I absolutely pawn here. And seat wind, red 5, red 5. Show me the trifecta. Show me the trifecta. Give me the last red 5. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Here we frickin' go, folks. Here we frickin' go. And if we get a direct hit on a crossword, that's my heaven. We would love to get a direct hit off of a crossword. Unfortunately, they call Riichi. I don't know if we can fold here. We have an amazing weight, double-sided, ready hand, imported from Italy, and the terracotta pattern just kind of continues like this throughout the entire house. Frick! Okay, that's really bad. That's really Riichi Pinfu Tanya. Oh God. Okay, that's really bad for us. This hand was good too. If only we got there a little bit earlier. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. It's all my fault too. It's all my fault. What was I talking about? I don't know. I've been watching a lot of those videos lately. It's easy to delude yourself that you could live into them. But then the hobby of watching these tours. Studio apartment. Right. I think that all I really need alone is like 300 to 400 square feet. Living with a significant other, 700 to 800 square feet. That is quite literally perfect. If I can carve out somewhere in that square footage to have a little streaming studio, if I'm lucky, ooh, baby, I'm happier than a pig in a billionaire's row, okay? I'm very, very happy with that result. Now, the hobby. I have started watching these mansion tours. I'm pogging, they're pogging. I'm fantasizing about living there. I'm not liking some of the veneers. I think some of this is pretty tacky, not gonna lie. I also, by the way, some of those buildings that are like 147 stories or whatever, they sway in the wind, folks. They sway in the wind. This is not sway in the morning, but rather it sways in the wind. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that, dude. That is too scary. I want to live somewhere that doesn't feel like the wobbly wobbly cooked spaghetti noodle. I can't do that. I can't do that. Call me a diva. Call me high maintenance. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guaranteed Mangan if I get full flush here. Dude, scared money doesn't make money. This is a real scared money does not make money situation. I don't know if this is right, folks. I'm just going to be real with you. I don't know if this is right. But we do have enough, character tiles where I'm kind of willing to frick with it a little bit longer, okay? Maybe Tanya. Maybe we have to bail out, government bailout into Tanya. That's also acceptable. That's also acceptable. Keep in mind that full flush, even when it's an open hand, is worth 5 Han. I kind of like that. Left Lord on the Boulevard of Broken Dreams right now, only discarding orphan tiles. Who knows what they're going for? Sometimes this means that their hand is pure garbage. Sometimes you just draw a bunch of these. You just draw a bunch of good tiles, exercise the garbage from your hand, and then suddenly you call Riichi. Now, obviously, I hope that doesn't happen, but that could happen at any single moment. The hobby has increased to, instead of watching the penthouse tours, okay, that is fricked up. I'm not doing it. 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 I go for the full flush here. I think I go for the full flush here. I'm in a dastardly position, folks. I'm in a dastardly position. I don't want to, number one, I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. Number two, let's go for the Mangan. Let's live a little. We could even draw red 5, make it a Hanemon. Pure straight, not very likely, but maybe 1 through 9 in the character suit. Still a weirdo possibility. Again, not likely, but still possible. Not gonna cheat there. Absolutely not gonna cheat there. 7 of circles. No, thank you. I simply send that back to the kitchen. No, thank you. I've started watching mansion critique videos. There's a guy who critiques all the showings of the mansions and the penthouses, and he's like, this is so tacky, and structurally this makes no sense, and blah blah blah. Why would you spend millions of dollars on this? This is not listed. The property is listed at 200 million. At most I would pay 50 million for this. And you're like, oh my god, he's so right. Like, oh my god, imagine overpaying for this mansion or whatever. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Yusong, get a hobby? All right, you got me. Yeah, you're right, dude. I'm not even trying to argue with you. Yes, a hobby sounds great. Do you have any recommendations? Riichi Mahjong? This is all business. This is no pleasure right now, okay? Just kidding. It's totally fine. Let's take a look around the table. Left Lord definitely in the lead. 24% win rate. That's cheating. I'm just going to be real with you. That's cheating. That's actually impossible. A crosslord, you're pawning and cheating up a storm. You probably just want to stay in the dealer seat. We probably that's cheating. That's cheating as well. 30% first place. That's cheating. I don't know how you did that, but can we get some investigative reporting going on for a crosslord? That doesn't seem fair. That doesn't seem reasonable. We don't want to see them win. Hang on. I just want to get into Tenpai right now. I don't think that the full flush of meme dream is going to happen. It could have. We had a lot of turns to get there. 32%, you're actually cheating. Right Lord with the Riichi call. Hilarious, folks. This is absolutely hilarious. I draw into an immediate good tile. Yes, I love that for us, bestie. I love that for us, bestie. I am 1 tile away from Tenpai. Am I ever allowed to cut this? They cannot be waiting with a 5-6. Could they be waiting with a 2-3? How many 2s are visible? 2 2s are visible. How many 3s are visible? 3 3s are visible. I'm going to cut the Nolan Northwind. If we get into Tenpai, maybe we have to go for it, right? If Right Lord deals into us on the last possible turn, that definitely means something. Tenpai here could mean a lot. We are not going to get into Tenpai. Evangelion 1.3.1. You are not going to get into Tenpai. Dude, 9 of bamboo, probably safe here. Probably safe here. But I could deal into a double pair. Now that is interesting. How many 3s are gone? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, feet don't fail me now. And it passes. And it passes. And I'm in Tenpai right now. And I'm in Tenpai. That was actually extremely hype. That was actually extremely hype, folks. We don't lose any of the delta between myself and a crosslord remains consistent. Holy. Okay, that is, bazinga. This is happening. This is happening, folks. This is happening. That's really good. I mean, I don't even know if that's really good, but we could draw into a 7, 8, 9. And I cannot, like, this hand just needs to get into the end zone. I will be happy with whatever this hand becomes. Okay, that is weird. What is even this shape right now? Just took out Tomato Town. 3, 4, 5 and a 4, 5, 6. So drawing 8 of circles, probably the nuttiest draw. Yusong, what about freaking pure straight? I don't frick with a pure straight here. Again, whatever. Ooh! That is so nasty. Tell me I don't, dude, that's so greedy. If I cut this, I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai for Riichi Pinfu. Dora Dora red 5. Riichi Pinfu Dora Dora red 5. Guaranteed Mangan. Could be way more. Valued at like $50 million, but there's no way I would spend a penny more than 25 million if I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's gonna cost 10 million to renovate the place anyway. So a lot of sacrifices had to be made there, but I am not greeting out. This is disgusting. That is disgusting. This is disgusting. I click the auto run button. The fact that we can win off of a 1 of characters as well, never count Yusong out. Never count Yusong out. The sweetest way this hand could materialize is a direct hit off of a crossword. We firmly pull a crossword into the trenches of the inferno right now, and we climb over their body back to above sea level. That is the best case scenario. You're saying that sounds horrible. Why would anyone play this game unless they sought to destroy their own souls? Great question. I don't know either. If I get a direct hit off of anybody else or a sumo, I absolutely take it without even a second thought. By the way, one of these Riichi sticks on this table, right? There's 2. One of them is mine. One of them is left over from the night before. Right, Lord? Kindly donated to the Riichi Mahjong Yusong Slush Fund. And their Riichi stick is still in play. The repeat counter, an extra 300 points. Look, not going to break the bank by any means, but still a very nice thing to get in this situation. Zawa, indeed. I'm waiting for a hero. I'm waiting for a 1 of characters. Not a lot of character tiles have been thrown, but maybe someone gets a little antsy. Maybe someone runs out of safe tiles, after which, imported from Italy, after which their only choice, their safest choice, might have to be the 1 of characters. It seems like everyone's playing pretty safe. Like, it seems like everyone's kind of folding under the light of my awesome Riichi. And I mean awesome in the biblical sense. Brah! A crossword running out of safe tiles, it seems. TikTok. Okay, sorry. TikTok. Very nerdy thing to say, I guess. What am I? The timekeeper from Comedy Bang Bang? A crossword running out of things, but maybe seeing a lot of 4s on the table. I love the fact that I just threw a 7 of circles. Why? It was previously a safe tile. I give nobody any new information. All the 9 of characters are gone. One of these days, one of you bozos is gonna have to throw a 1 of characters, and I'm gonna be there, mouth wide open, ready to catch it all. Sounds disgusting? Welcome to Riichi Mahjong. Welcome to Riichi Mahjong. Leffler thinking long and hard about something. You wanna list this on the market for 35 million? when there's even there's there's not even a good family room? Oh, come on. When the wine cellar is tucked into the guest house, so you can't even get the wine for a nice dinner party without having to intrude on your guest if someone is staying over? I don't think so. Can I get a whoop whoop in the comment section? Sumo, eat my butt. It's a honey month. Eat my entire butt. Show me an Oradora, because I've been nasty all year. Show me an Oradora. Did not happen. But it's still a freaking Hanemon. A crossword pays out the dealer penalty. I am right back in this game, folks. I am right back in this game. All skill. And by that, I mean we got very, very, very lucky with the starting hand. I cannot stress that enough. That was so unbelievable. That was unbelievable. So yeah, I gotta get a new hobby. Like watching the apartment tours, like something's not right there. Something's not right there. But it's nice because I think like, okay, this is gonna be very sincere. There's nothing gonna be, this might not be very funny. What small things, or not small things, but like if we're talking about pure fantasy right now, like what do I want? Okay, I think that somewhere in the abode, even if it is a 300-foot studio or whatever, floor to ceiling window, kind of tight. Okay, I can't lie to you. Floor to ceiling windows, kind of tight. I don't know why I like him, but I like a big window. I like a big window. You saying you're gonna have to clean that window? Yeah, but like, okay. Cleaning a window though, kind of therapeutic with it, right? Kind of therapeutic in the sense that, you know, and then it's like shimmering and you can see the outside and you're not 1,000 stories up, so you don't have to worry about your building freaking wobbling and wobbling. It's kind of nice. What else do I want? Dude, I can't lie. So you know, in like those really fancy home tours where sometimes they show like a refrigerator, but it's not a real well, it is a real refrigerator, but it's like hidden and it looks like it's in a cabinet somewhere. Dude, I frick with that. I like that a lot. 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku, maybe a possibility. Look, I'm not gonna Riichi call in. I'm not gonna be Riichi call-in for a a 5 of circles when I can just win off of that noise anyway right now. I think single tile waiting for a 5 of circles, especially when it's close to the door, that's a fool's errand. Now, if we improve this, I could chi here. I don't even hate chiing here. Now look at this. Waiting on the Dora. Oh, okay. Kind of nasty. I'm now waiting on the Dora. Right Lord calls Riichi. Hilariously. The Dora is a safe tile. Now, if it makes it all the way to my turn and no one deals in with the Dora, I have to fold here. I think I genuinely have to fold. I don't know. I don't know. This is a very risky situation. I hope that left Lord discards the Dora because then we get to pick up right Lord's Riichi stick as well. And let's have some fun. This beat is sick. I want to take a ride on your Riichi stick. Bouncing on that thing in a way that implies I'm taking your Riichi stick. Oops, folks. Oops. And now I am in the dealer's seat. And if I win with like a 2 Han banger, a 3 Han banger, a Go Han banger, the game is over and I slurp your milkshake. So that's very exciting. Now, this hand leaves a lot to be desired. Immediately, it leaves a little less to be desired. Red 5, come on in. The water's fine. I like a floor-to-ceiling window. I like the fridge that looks hidden from the rest of the house. I don't know. Mysterious. I like it. A visual clutter or whatever. You know, it's just nice. It's not a fridge. It's a big cabinet. Ooh, welcome to Yusong's fancy estate. You know, and I would call it Yusong's fancy estate because that's a great name for a house. Other things that I want. Is this gonna be like the episode of The Office where Pam starts talking about her terrace and then it gets really sad because it's like, oh no, I don't know if the terrace is gonna happen. Spoilers. Other things that I want. I mean, like, give me a dishwasher. Give me a, ooh, hang on. Is that anything though? Like, it is 1 tile away from Tenpai. And more importantly, it is what it is. This can accept 3 of, oh, dude. I don't even like keeping this. The possibility for a triplet of the 2 of characters, very, very slim right now. Very, very slim. You know what I would even do in this situation? I would chi into a 6 of characters. I would absolutely chi into a 6 of characters. And then because of the rules of Riichi Mahjong, you're not allowed to like chi with a 7-8 and then cut the 9. Like, you're not allowed to do that. Don't ask me why. It is just inherently baked into the rules. So what do? We chi the 7-8 with the 6, and then we cut the 2 of characters. And then the next turn, we will be allowed to cut the 9 of characters, and then Bob's your uncle. Tanya, Red 5 Dora, literally all we need to win. Literally all we need to win. Now, if we get into Tenpai and we can slam the like and subscribe button, I might just have to slam the like and subscribe button. Because if we win with the Riichi Red 5 Dora, we literally just win the game. No ifs, ands, or buts. We literally just win the game. Why am I even keeping the 2 of characters at this point? That's a great question. And honestly, that's on me. Honestly, that's on me for not realizing that I think this tile is kind of dead weight. Even if I draw into 3 of characters. I'm in Zuzzy Ferritin jail. I don't want to be waiting for a 1 or a 4. That's an excellent point. That's an excellent point. We get out of there. We have a safe tile. And now a safe tile worth its weight in gold, folks. It's really, really good. So give me like a dishwasher. Give me like an oven. You'd be surprised. A lot of places, like, you know, don't have those things. And so it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice when they do. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Meme dream. Could have happened, but doesn't seem to be happening. Now, do I still chi the 6? I still think that I chi the 6. 9 of characters seems safe. At least it was recently discarded. And then Left Lord could be going for a flush, but their honor tile discards at the start make it seem like they're not going for a flush. So a little bit worrying there with the 9 of characters. Just drawing into a 6 would be nice. I think I have to here. I genuinely have to here. Dude, the 4 of bamboo, not a very safe tile to throw, right? 4 of bamboo, really, really close to the Dora. I have given 0 indication, holy, that the 4 of bamboo is safe. I have given my first indication. 1 of bamboo passes. I'm now waiting with a 2-3. Now, you could still be waiting with a 5-6, but that doesn't hurt as much as the 2-3, right? As the Dora. So maybe someone is willing to cut 4 of bamboo here, and I have no idea how. That is unbelievable. I do not deserve this. I do straight up do not deserve this. I do not deserve this dub. There's no way that Yusong, how are you gonna be so mad when you win? Folks, no, I don't know. That is so disgusting. Oh my god. He can't keep getting away with it. And here's the thing, in the long run, I don't think I'll get away with it. I gotta re-examine that con scenario. That con scenario was disgusting. Get me in there, coach. I need to see. I dealt into a Hanemon early. So what happened here? I am chilling. Should I have cheated that 4, 5, 6? Dude, what? How many tiles is my hand away from tempo? I chi that. I cut this. I pawn that. I cut this. I chi that. I cut this. Oh, God. Okay, my hand is 3 away. I don't think I'm allowed to chi here. Dude, if someone wins a green dragon only hand. We know it's not in the end, but like at this point it still is. What do I care? And now, I don't hate my discard either. They con. Okay, then they cut, and then I did not realize what was happening. So they cut 3 of circles. I could have cut 2 of circles. What the frick was I thinking here? I cut 2 of bamboo thinking there's no way they need a 4th 2 of bamboo, right? Only a fool would do that. But it was in fact me that was the fool. So that's a little fricked up. I'm not going to lie to you. Could have just cut 2 of circles. And then I think I just should have folded here. Even if they sumo, it's way better than us paying out a direct at Hanemon, right? So let's take a look at the rest of the game. A very weirdo situation. This is when things started to go right for me. Wow. That is disgusting. That is disgusting and zuzzy. Are you seeing this? That's evil. Left Lord 7 pairs waiting on an honor tile. What do I cut here? Oh, frick, dude. You tell me. This hand is not a ready hand, and it is not a high-scoring hand. You are 1 tile away from Tenpai. But even if you draw into like a 2 of bamboo, you have to cut this. Look, I don't hate this discard. I don't hate this discard at all. It's an honor tile. This is just really unlucky. And Left Lord is gaming pretty evilly, okay? So that's understandable. But I think that hand is not ready, and it's not a high-scoring hand. 3 concealed triplets can't even happen. At best, it's Riichi Dora. Riichi Dora with a double-sided weight. At best. And you can't guarantee that, right? If you draw into another Dora, it's kind of nasty. It's fine pushing there. You could also Giga Fold as to avoid Ipatsu. You could Giga Fold to avoid Ipatsu. Left Lord calls Riichi. I cut an 8 of circles here. No. Cutting the Dora is kind of like, I don't know. I hate cutting the Dora just because of random stuff like this. Like if you are in this situation, of course you're gonna keep the Dora. You're not gonna want to discard the Dora either. So this is a very rare situation, but it does happen, folks. It can happen to anyone. And then I understand that this is Suji gaming. Left Lord's not waiting with a 4-5. It doesn't seem like Right Lord's waiting with a 4-5 either. 3 of the 4s are even visible, so I don't hate that. But like, what happened to like 1 of bamboo? What happened to like, I don't know, 8 of circles or something? I don't know. This hand, 1 tile away from Riichi Pinfu Dora. Dude, I frick with that. Here's the thing. Like, these hands are the hands that I think to myself, you should not go for that. But then the greedy part of my brain is like, oh, but like 3 Han, you should go for it. I don't know if that's true. I got 2 of characters here. That's lovely. And Right Lord... I remember this like it was yesterday, mostly because it happened 10 minutes ago. Are you seeing this? Oh my God. Do you have anything else that's safe? You have nothing else that's safe except for the Dora. 8 of circles is not guaranteed safe against the crosswords hand. It's not guaranteed safe. That is, I cannot believe I got that. I cannot believe I got that. I would cut the Dora too. 7 early on probably does not come from a 6-7-7 shape. You would keep the pair of the 7s no matter what. So you could think about like tucking the 8 behind, but then let's like, sometimes you will do evil S word like this and then wait on the 8 anyway. But it's just, yeah, it is a floating tile. This is confirmation bias Connor right now. You maybe think about like trying to get rid of the 8 of circles. That's the only other thing that I can think of. And even then it's kind of like nasty. It's not good. You still have a 6-7. I don't know. It's really unlikely. It's really unlikely. Could happen though. It could happen. I think cutting the Dora, yeah, it's either I don't know. I don't know. You would try to find a way to keep 2 Dora in your hand, right? So if this really was like a 7-7X shape, like I would find a way to keep the pair of the Dora in my hand. Why? I'm greedy. And a crosslord, it's not like you have a guaranteed win here. I can understand them being greedy. I can also understand them being conservative though. Like they only need to win by a little and not by a lot. This was gross. This was gross. And then I don't know why the 4 of bamboo. That is also gross. That is also game recognized game right now. This is game recognized game. That is so lucky for me. We were thinking that this could have been a flush too, but then I said the early honor tiles did not seem like this was a flush at all. Holy smokes. Yeah, they kind of stumbled their way into a flush. This is what I was trying to do with that one hand, by the way. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Folks, we are blessed today. We are blessed today. That's going to do it for today's video. If you like the song or you like the Jung, consider subscribing. I get new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. Also, I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description along with our community Discord and our VOD channel in case you can never make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.